Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Darthnightsun. I'm back in action with the new Promise series. You guys, here we are. We're at Bloodborne again. Today, we're gonna do a little bit on the game. I don't know if it's gonna be a real big video or anything, but I'm thinking, guys, that from here out, this is gonna be. I'm gonna record these on Friday and either post them up on Friday evening or Saturday morning, just depending on how busy my Friday is. You know, I do stuff with Smitten, and I have some other things that I do on Fridays as well. So this will probably be a record on Friday every week, and then sometimes it'll be posted Friday night, sometimes it'll be posted Saturday morning. But you'll get your daily, weekly update of Bloodborne for anybody who's interested. I had a few views on the Bloodborne video. I only had one person that commented on my boy Devilcat, so you know we're gonna go with all his comments on what the character looked like since somebody commented on it. As long as I keep getting views, I'm gonna keep posting the videos on this. Guys, remember, I'm not a speedrunner. I don't claim to be the best player at this game in the world. I'm pretty good at it, but we're gonna run through a brand new game. So I'm gonna start this over again, like I did before, so I don't interrupt that little intro scene where the guy's talking. And then after that, I'll pick back up talking again, and we'll make the character on the statistics that I got from my boy Devilcat. So let's go. Let me load up this new game here, and we'll let you guys listen.
Oh yeah, pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
So there you go, guys. We had the creepy old guy again talking about Yharnam, which is the city where this whole game takes place at, and talking about blood ministration and pale bloods and contracts, and they don't really give us much. That's the entire intro to the game. The first time you pick this game up, guys, that is exactly what you hear, exactly what you see. That's your only intro to the game. So without any further ado, guys, let's get this character started up. Know that there is not a lot of options for clothes and stuff for the character, because that is all stuff you have to earn through the game, because it all grants you, you know, better stats and so on and so forth. So let's start. We got a name for a character. I said every one of these suggestions came from my boy Devilcat, since nobody else said anything. So we're gonna go with everything he said. So he wants a character named Bobby McFly. So we got our Bobby McFly. There he is. So he's a dude. So we'll leave him as a dude. He wants him as a mature. Ooh, he gets to be a man, a manly man, with a cruel fate, huh? Arcane, decent endurance, strength is okay. Yeah, I can work with it with the cruel fate. I definitely think this should be doable for me in this game now. So cruel fate, and then an appearance. I didn't give very many options for appearance, but he did say that he wants this character to be blue. So I'm just gonna go with the standard build, guys. It doesn't really much make a difference in the game anyway. So let's see. We'll go with the base skin color. Something that's got a bluish hue to it. Oh, look at that type of bluish hue to it. Now let's see what we can do with Oh, there we go. We got our Smurf going on here, you guys. Look at him. Oh, no. Definitely to the green scale to add more of the blues. Pale. Oh, look at this guy. He is nice and blue. Look at that. Oh, that's what you wanted, was a blue character. You've got him. Look at him. Look at how blue he is. There's a beautiful blue character for the community, as asked for. Oh, he said he wanted an aged voice. I suppose I went with the wrong thing. Voice. We want age. He's going to sound like an old dude, I guess. And, so there you go. You've got your Bobby McFly, male, matured, cruel fate, blue, age voice dude, Devilcat. So I hope you're watching, because it was all your choices, bro. So there we go. I've got my blue character. He looks kind of creepy, and yeah, that's good for me. Let's go with this. Got everything down, so let's finish them up. We are finalizing our first contract as a community, guys. Here we go. So, takes a second to load, of course. This is a game that has a lot of very large open scale areas with a lot of enemies in it. So it does take a minute to load, but then it doesn't load much after that. So guys, I was curious, has anybody else in the community ever played this game? If so, I mean, do you have a character where you're stuck somewhere and you need help? I can come in and help you. I have a character who is an extremely high level. Alright guys, go ahead and listen up. Let's get to talk.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Yeah, no big deal. Just lay on the blood-covered, you know, in the area with the blood-covered floor and stare at the big creepy werewolfy thing coming out of it. But just lay there. Don't move and do anything about it. Good thing I don't have that effect on women, or I'd be single. Yes, because that is so much better than that.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
So there we have it, you guys. Sorry about the little editing clip there. I got a phone call right as we ended that last scene. I had to go take the phone call really quick. I'm back. I haven't done anything. I'm still standing in the same place I was before. So, you guys will see these little weird things on the floor right here. They're just like notes that people can leave, and I've left some in the past, but they're really not going to tell me anything that I need to know about this game. So, I'm just going to go ahead and not bother with that at the moment, baby. Can't open or do anything with that door yet. later, but not now. So we gotta go out here. I have no weapons or anything right now, guys. They don't start you out with anything, of course. I'm just gonna come down this little hallway. We're in Seska's clinic right now. Yeah. We're gonna come in here. There's gonna be a big werewolf thing over here, right? Now, you guys, I've taken high-level characters against this thing before. I've beat on it for almost an hour without dying. You can't actually harm this thing. You can't beat it. You're not supposed to. You are meant to die right here. So I'm not even going to try to avoid it or do anything. I'm just going to let it kill me. Punch it a few times. I mean, as you can see, I'm beating the Jesus out of it, and it's like not doing anything to it. Just like in the Souls games, you're kind of meant to die right at the beginning of the game. And you died! The most iconic screen from this game that's ever existed.
It's a scary werewolf.
So now that I've died, I'm going to go to the Hunter's Dream. The Hunter's Dream is basically my base, and once I get through some things, I'll be able to use it to level up and get other items. So here's our first look at the old workshop, which is, like I said, pretty much my base of operations in the Hunter's Dream. There's There's not much I'm going to be able to do with it right now. At this point in the game, you're not supposed to be able to do much with it right now. The tombstones over here are how you get back into the different worlds. I only have one place open, but let's not go there yet. The doll will be my key to leveling up later, but she is not. She's just an abandoned doll right now. The little well over there, I can buy stuff from those guys as I have stuff to buy with later. I don't have any currency right now. Your currency is your blood echoes. When you die, you lose all of them. So then you have to go back and try to find them in the world. And if you die again, then they're gone forever. These altars are for later. You can make chalice dungeons to get extra stuff. They're amped up, and they got all sorts of crazy stuff going on in them, but I'm not anywhere near that point. So right here, weapons, guys. Weapons. I'm going to go with my favorite, the Hunter Axe. I've used all of them before. The Hunter Axe is it's just my favorite one. I deal with it the best. So these weapons in this game are ridiculous. I'm also going to get a gun. We'll take a pistol. These guys are going to give me a notebook, which allows me to leave notes, like the notes you see all over the ground. Also, when you see the red ones like this, I mean, somebody's died there, and you can, if you click it, you can watch how people, like the blood splatters like this, you can watch how the person died. To die here in the Hunter's Dream, you have to harm yourself over and over again, and that's what this guy is doing. Anyhow, can't open the door yet, nothing to do there. I can equip my weapon, that'd be a really positive idea, I think. And then my secondary weapon. Guys, the pistols are not very strong. You do not get very many shots with it. So don't think it's a great thing. The weapons in this game, they're trick weapons. So this is my axe, and it's just, it's got some decent, powerful, kind of quick attacks. And you can also put it into a big two-handed to get a whole bunch of distance. I switch back and forth frequently depending on what enemies I'm facing. So yeah, guys, it's time to get back into the world. I'm going to do a little bit of the game today. Hopefully, maybe I'll get around to the first save point. We'll see how much I get done today, depending on if I die or not. Also, guys, this first game isn't really going to much matter, but in the future, there are 3 different endings to this game. I know how to achieve all 3 of them. I have before in the past. So I'm not going to tell you what they are. I don't want to spoil it for anybody if you're going to watch the series, but someone just pick the first person I see that responds. Pick either number 1, number 2, or number 3. Those are the 3 endings, and I know which one is which, and that's the one I'll go with. So you guys think about that. And tell me what you think about 1, 2, or 3, first person to respond, and bam, that's the one I'm going to go with. It's just the decisions I make later in the game will affect which ending I get. And like I said, I know the way to get all of them. So this game is designed to be played more than once. There are new game pluses, so when you win, you can start a new game plus where you keep your character with all their levels and all the equipment you had, and all the enemies are amped up some. So these torches right here are how you get back to the Hunter's Dream without dying. You click that to go back there, and then you would lose your blood echoes. I'm going to go hop up here really quick. There is a little side mission you can do that starts right here, and it's very, very later. Very, very much later, but right now... and you'll notice some things about this scene. Right now, the door's got a pretty yellow light in it, and it was very lit up and stuff. And later on, things will change here. So...
Are you out on the hunt? Then I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go. And good hunting.
So I got ESS's blood vial. It will give me health if I used it. It can affect one of the outcomes later in the game, though. So I'm not going to use it right away.
Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to offer. Please,
sometimes
try to understand
talking to people in this game, you have to talk to them more than once, and I know...
I can only pray.
I always forget which times you have to talk to people more than once, so I always make sure I talk to them more than once, just to make sure we get the same response. That way I know I've done everything, because it does. It affects the game later and different outcomes of the game. Well, we're going to go right on through here. We're going to see our buddy over here. Here he is. kind of fought him straight up, guys. Usually I would have backed off a little bit more. I just wanted to get through him. He's annoying, and he's really not that strong, so... I got some blood vials. This is how you heal yourself. Stab yourself in the leg with some blood. All right. Yes. Not much in here to do right now, guys. There's a thing over here in this guy, and there's some more blood vials, so I can get all healed up. That's how you find items in this game. They show up as glowing orbs on a person's head. We're gonna go ahead and store right here. We're gonna make our way out of Eoseska's clinic for the first time into the world, into the streets of Yharnam. This place is twisted, you guys. I don't know what in the world ever led this place to where they're at it to now, but you can't go through this gate right now. Have to open it from the other side. Only way to go is right outside this gate right here. I don't think there's anything over here trapped in the corner, but hey, you know, it's been a while since I've played the early ons of this game and really gone and looked for everything, so... Alright, we're going to open this gate up, and we are out of the protection of Eoseska. We are now out into the world where all sorts of craziness can happen at any time. Look at, there's a hat. I wish I could pick it up and put it on my head, but I can't, because that's just not how video games work. Some more blood vials on a dead guy down there, because there's just dead people all over the place in this world, by the way. Nice. But we're going to encounter our first humanoid enemy right here around the corner. It's just a villager who don't like hunters. And a swing and a miss. This guy has a quick attack with his torch where he lights on fire. It sucks. Pull that lever in just a minute. There's two enemies down here. We're going to take care of these guys real fast. Most of these early on villagers, one at a time, are not that strong. But if you get to an area where there's a bunch of them, they can be overwhelming very quick. It's simple to die in this game, even on the simplest of enemies. Please take my word for that. I assure you. It, it happens. More than I wish it did. I'm sure you guys have seen me die quite a bit throughout the runs in this game. By the way, I love the architecture and the buildings and the wonderful screens in the background. Wonderful place to live, isn't it? So we come up here, we can light our first torch right here, you guys. Bam! Look at that. That's our first checkpoint, basically, unlocked on the game. We gotta talk to this guy for a minute. If we talk to him early on, it will allow us to get the flame sprayer pretty early in the game. It's kind of a handheld flamethrower that runs off of the same bullets that your gun does.
Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Oh, cryptic warnings from the sick guy behind that's locked inside of a caged house.
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say.
So this is a guy that I know, guys, you have to talk to numerous times to get him to say everything.
Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, deep within, lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
So this guy has told us a little bit about the place. Basically what's going on here, guys, is on the night of this hunt, people start to turn into monsters when they get this sickness, basically. And hunters come in to basically eradicate all the monsters. And some of the local villagers don't like it. They don't think we belong there. They don't want us around. So that gate over there you couldn't go through. It's locked. You have to open it from the other side. Go ahead and grab... Oh, pebbles. Pebbles are your best friend in this game. Don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. I love pebbles. There's a guy gonna come busting through me. He's oh, I'm a big bad guy. Oh, I just got chopped with an axe and I'm dead. Oh, sorry. You can jump off of here, but that puts you into an area where you don't really want to be stuck in the middle before you've killed the guys before that. So that's a mistake. It would allow you to get the drop on this one guy, but then it would leave you in a position where guys would be coming at you from both ways. You can take my word, you cannot take my word. This is the way I do it. I'm a cautious player when I play this game, I think. Okay, with this wooden shield. It's gonna work against my gigantic axe. Yeah, good job, buddy. Oh, and now it's time to see what I was talking about. See, there's this group of guys walking right here, and they don't start walking till you move down. So if I had jumped down, those guys would have started their walk and come at me from the other side. And it wouldn't allow me to lure any of them away. Luring guys away in this game is fun because you can throw rocks at people to get their attention. Believe me when I tell you that you do not want all those guys rushing at you at once, your first playthrough of the game. It is simple to get overwhelmed and die. They do a lot of damage when they hit. And some of them have some uniquely quick combos they can throw in. When you get hit for a very short period of time afterwards, you can regain some health if you start beating on people, basically. So here's a lever to open up this gate. Our first shortcut, basically, of the game. It doesn't mean we just don't have to go all the way up and around if we don't want to. If we come out of the ESS clinic. Opening shortcuts is good. You never know when it'll help you get somewhere. Down there is a very big, very strong enemy. I'm going to avoid him for this first episode, mostly because I'm scared of him. He kills me a lot. He's very easy to die on your first playthrough, and I don't like dying. I'm sure it'll happen quite a bit. So anytime we have a door that's got one of these red lanterns at it, you can walk up and talk to somebody inside. Sometimes the people give you stuff, sometimes they don't. This person will not give me anything. They just tell me to go away. They don't like me. So anyway, I'm kind of waiting for these guys to start making their way back down, because they're going to. They walk on a continuous path. They walk down to one end, turn around and go back the other way again, until you get to a different point and change the whole path again. But right now I'm just going to try to lure a guy. Here we go, I got one. I don't even see me. Oh, I got two actually. I got the slow guy, so that was good, because he takes forever to get to me. And he's a wuss. Come here. Hey, where do you think you're going? Luring guys away is the name of the game. Hey, you. Come on up here and see me. Yeah, away, away, he says. Do they even yell at you? These guys are, they're not nice. They really do not want me around. These guys are not, at least at this point, monsters. They're just local villagers who are not fond of the idea of me being in their town. They don't like the hunters, they don't like the hunt, they think I should go away, and they will fight me to death, basically. So around this corner, there's a door here. Blah 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 blah. It's another person who doesn't do anything for me. They just tell me to go away. They don't like me. There's going to be a guy right here with a gun, who I will quickly eliminate. So up here, if you remember, this is where I could have jumped down earlier, but I said don't, because guys would have been coming from both ways. There's that guy sitting there around the corner. hanging out trying to trap me. So I know he's there. Bloodstone shards are good for leveling your weapons up later on. Good, good, good to have. So now, it starts to get into more luring of guys. Like I had to lure that guy out. They actually make you push pretty far forward before that guy will jump out. They try to make him surprise you, but once you've played the game once, he's not a very big surprise, I guess. Now there's a bunch of guys down here. I would love to go right up on that guy right there. But if I went right up on that guy right there, these guys down here would get me from behind. Which sounds extremely inappropriate, but, you know, you get the point. So I'll lure this guy away first. Once I walk here, they start a motion. That guy's going to go away. I can lure a couple of these guys with a rock. This guy has a katana. The second guy come up here towards me. This way I don't get... So now there's going to be another entire group of guys that are going to walk back down that pathway. And there's going to be a bunch of guys here. And then two guys making rounds that go up across that way. But first, we're going to go creep up on my homie down here. Now, if you walk up slowly, guys don't hear you. Walking up slowly so guys don't hear you is good. Because you can get close and do that. And then do a visceral attack. Basically shoving your hand inside the guy and ripping his insides out. I know, it's not very nice, but don't worry about all the incessant roaring either. That guy can't get me on this side of the stuff, so don't worry about him. Yeah. We'll face off with him in a little bit, but for now, let's do some more luring. Let's throw a pebble. Hey you. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. It'll make you feel better to scream like that as you were dying. My 6-year-old, I used to play this game, she used to watch it while I was playing it, and her big statement used to be, what happened, buddy? Did you die? Yes, you did. She used to make fun of the enemies. That guy just glitched through the floor.
It's all your fault! I'll mess up your brain!
You glitched through the floor, you cheater. Ow! So we have guys randomly glitching through the floor. I've actually not ever seen that one happen before, but that was kind of interesting. So now we're gonna go back before we get the rest of the guys on the other side. A lot of people want to try to rush over there, but if you do that, this other group of guys that went taking off this way, they can creep up on you, and that's probably not a good idea. So guys, so in case you didn't know, you can only hold 20 bullets and 20 blood vials at a time. So if you get any more of them, while you will have 20, it puts it back into storage for you at your hunter's dream. So basically, we're going to use the same tactics here that we used earlier, and attempt to lure somebody up here to fight me. But they're kind of being pricks about it. There we go. Hey, what the? Did you forget about me? Dude. Oh my god, you're dumb. I believe there's another guy that follows behind them. But maybe not. I don't know why that guy just decided that he didn't like the idea of fighting me, but he apparently did not want to fight me, and I beat him in the back with pebbles. That is awkward. It doesn't usually work that way, but that's okay. We'll try it again. Come here.
Help me! Oh God!
Hey, dude. I just killed your friend. There. Now you're dead. Now over here can be extremely fun because there is a gunner up there. And if I get too far out, said gunner will start shooting at me. So I need to lure my enemies back over here around the corner where he doesn't start shooting me and I don't get overwhelmed by the other enemies making rounds, A, and B, there's a dog hidden back there that will come running out at me as well. Be cautious here because I don't want the other guys with him. I wouldn't mind getting one of them. Oh, I got them both and offer times for them too. That was perfect. Well, that worked out better than I expected, guys. There's two more that are going the opposite direction of those guys. So they'll be coming down or something right here until they're going to see me if I'm not careful. The idea here is I don't want both of these guys at once. Because one of them's got the long rake. And if I have to fight him and the other guy, and then the gunner starts shooting at me too, it can be a real big problem. Where's Reiki at? Rake boy, where'd you go? You're still standing up here, you dick. Get down here. Hey, Rake boy. Here I am. Aha! I got him finally. Come on. I'm right here. There you go. Bring your rake over here. Come on. Wait, hey now. That was a quick attack. I didn't like that. Yeah, do that one. Oh, God! I love the noises these guys make in this game, by the way. It was so well written. Oh, God! Now I have to wait for this dumb guy way down here. Oh, there's another gunner across the middle right there, behind the fiery thing. And gunners will not ever move. You can't lure them away. They'll just stand there and shoot as soon as they see you. They don't care. So that guy's going to go up the other staircase, walk back down here. I have to wait for him. I mean, I don't have to, but I prefer to, guys. Being it's a brand new run and my character is not strong or level up at all, I would prefer on this one to just kind of sit back and let this guy make his way down here so I can fight him alone before I go up and mess with the gunner and the dog and the other gunner. So that said, what I was asking earlier, have any of you guys ever played this game before? If so, I know a lot of people got frustrated when they tried to play this game. They got so frustrated they just gave up because they couldn't get through one hard boss or something. Have any of you ever had that problem? You ever played this game and gotten there? If so, let me know. You can call other people in to join your game, and you can set party passwords so only certain people can come in. I could join any of you at any time if you wanted to, on my high-level account, of course, not on this account, where I could help you get through pretty much anything in the game without very much concern for my health. Or yours, for that matter. I'd love to help out if any of you have ever played this game, or if you're going to think about playing this game. You want some help getting through the game, you know, let me know. I'll be happy to help some of the homies out. That's a trap, that item over there, because this guy will shoot at you while you're in that corner. There's the dog I was speaking of. He should be along in a minute. Anytime, doggy. Come on. Those dogs, while they're kind of predictable in the way that they move, man, if they start hitting you, they can do a lot of damage really quick. They do a bunch of quick little bite attacks. They can do considerable amounts of damage to you in a very short period of time if you're not careful. And now we're going to sneak up on this guy down here and take him out. The last guy in this little area. Oh, by the way, if you die, all the enemy, or leave to go back to Hunter's Dream, all the enemies come back. Every single one, just as strong as they were before. Oh, I didn't get my visceral. That was poopy. Poopy, you guys. Straight poop. Well, that's okay, though. Look, at some people would be scared of this door pounding. I was the first time I played, but it doesn't really bother me much anymore. The big troll on the other side might bother some people, but I mean, they're strong. We'll get to him in just a few minutes here, you guys. I promise. We're almost to him. These levels can be very, very long, And, yeah. And I'm just showing you the beginning of the game today. So I could go straight over for the big guy, but then there's always the risk that while fighting him I could run back and run into these other problems over here. These are your first look at the gigantic crows. There are many iterations of these crows throughout the game. They all look exactly the same, but they get stronger as the game goes on. These ones in the first level are pretty weak, but they do. As the game goes on, they get considerably stronger. And, yeah. So, now we're going to go over here, and we're going to see our big friend for the first time. I don't know what this game actually calls him, but to me, he looks like a big freaking troll guy. So that's what I'm going to call him, a troll. You cannot sneak up on this guy and get a visceral. He is pre-programmed to automatically turn around on you. Some people like to do the stun attacks with the gun, where you interrupt the other guy's attack. I am not very good at doing those. Except for on some enemies, so I won't do a lot of those, because I don't know, I suck. So he's not really that difficult to take down with a couple jukes, and, oh, there's a torch, that's good, torches are good. We're gonna go ahead and take that torch and equip it as our left-hand secondary. Oh, I can switch to that anytime I want to light up a dark area, and until I get the hand lantern later, the little lantern clips to your belt. It's a nice little thing, but anyhow, there's absolutely no enemies over here. There's just this, remember when we snuck up and got that visceral attack on the guy by the fence earlier, there was something on the other side of the fence. There it is. So we got that now. Otherwise, there's really not much else over here. That gate doesn't, you have to open it from the other side. It's a shortcut that you can get back to later on. This area, I think, is just supposed to trap you if you get stuck over here fighting something. If you don't kill that troll and you just walk away, he will eventually just turn around once you're fighting guys up here and come after you anyway, then you'll have a troll. There's a bunch of guys up here that I'm going to try to lure some, because there's dogs with them. I'm going to try to lure some of these guys down. You can fight them one at a time. There's guys with guns, there's dogs, there's, you know, lots of stuff that... Hello, dog. Come on down. No, I don't... Really? Is this the best that AI has to offer us, guys? Come on. Come on. No, I'm over here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Oh, there. And it makes me unhighlight him right as he jumps at me to try to do this massively nasty killing move on me. I'm just going to attack him through the statue, and there's a guy shooting. You know, since he ran back and forth for 10 minutes making me wait, I figured I would just return the favor and smack him through a tree. Let's see. Who can I get next? Hello? Where is everybody? Hello, gentlemen? How are you? Wait, what? Did he really just swing a meat cleaver at me from like 75 yards away? Dude, you couldn't hit me with a rifle from that distance. I want the dog. Come on, dog. Okay, well, I got the guy. Oh, don't let the dog come too. Oh, he lit me on fire. Oh, he lit me on fire again. I really wanted to... Oh, I don't want him... He won't... the gun guys will never move. They always just stop and shoot. And for an extremely long amount of time, even when they can't see you, for some reason, they keep shooting. You have to be, like, extremely out of sight. They'll sit there and shoot into a fence for 10 minutes and not hit anything because they keep hitting the fence, but, you know, as long as they see you, they'll just keep on shooting. Look at him. He's just standing there. Which way did it go, guys? I don't know where he's at. Hey, dog. Hi, dog. Don't be dumb like the other dog. Oh my god, are you still up there shooting at nothing? I swear to god, these gun guys, they are annoying more than anything. And apparently I've been swinging right through him. He must be a force ghost. He's guys. There is another dog over here. who always paces this back area over here. Hello, dog. Well, never mind, don't eat. Oh, hey, that hurts. He ate me, guys. Not enough, though. He wished he could have eaten me. That probably tastes good. Yeah, that sounded fun. So, at this point, there are a few different things that I could do. I know which one I'm going to do, just as a matter of time. I'm not making this video 95 minutes long. But, down there's 2 werewolves. Down here, there's another entire area that I can go through. But I'm going to hold off on that area for right now. I'm going to run past these werewolves, cheat my way past them, basically. And I'm going to go down here to the next area, and then I'm going to use a cheat to kill the werewolves without having to actually fight them where I'm in any real danger. Because they're strong. There's another guy over here. Hello? Ooh, my stamina dropped and I couldn't take another attack. Okay, so now I'm kind of safe right here for the time being. Hello, werewolf. How are you, werewolf? I guess. Whoa! Wouldn't let me highlight the guy. So as you can see, the werewolves clearly cannot get into this room, and it allows me. Now they can hit me if I get too close, if they're doing an attack. That you'll see, though, how long it takes to kill these things. They are not weak. And I guarantee you, if they hit you like 2 or 3 times at this point, you're pretty much dead. And they have attacks that you're not seeing right now that are fairly fast. And you cannot get just one of them over there. I've tried before to like lure one away and just fight one at a time. You cannot. If you fight one, the other one comes with. So yes, this may be a little cheap way to do it, but this game is mean. The enemies in this game are mean. Dying on anybody in this game is easier than I think any other game in the world, and just a regular pawn type of enemy can just wipe you out at any time. And especially since they're making you fight these enemies this early on, you can't, I mean, you don't even have the option to level up yet. No more werewolves. Yay! Down there's a troll, some crows, and then the first big boss of the game, which is Cleric Beast. But I don't want to go there yet, because that will take a while. And there's still more areas to explore around here that I'm going to do in the next episode. So for now, we're going to go down here. We're going to go downstairs. There's going to be a couple guys down here to fight. One right here. They won't let me highlight for some reason. And then there's a very dead-looking old man in a wheelchair over here who is not dead at all. He will attack you with a gun if you don't kill him first. Pungent Blood Cocktail. It's a cocktail made of blood. You can throw it later on to make a certain enemy in the game he'll go attack it for about a half a second. We can inspect this. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the Great Bridge and Cathedral Ward as the old Yarnum burned into the moonlit night. Yeah, that old Yarnum's an area we will get to in a little while in the game. It's early on in the game if you want it to be, or later, depending on how you want to play the game. But I can't open this one yet. It opens from the other side. We will be able to open this door right here, though. There's going to be an enemy out here, I think, on this ledge. Yeah, he's right there. I could go down there. There's 2 trolls, and go. There goes over. There's an elevator that I can't use yet, but I can use later, and I can go up around, open that other door. There's another area over there as well. but I'm not going to do any of that yet until after I hear what people think about which ending of the game I should go for, because some of that could depend, and I don't, yeah. You guys will see later on. So this is that gate earlier on by my first checkpoint, but I said I had to be open from the other side. So there's our first shortcut, you guys. Now I can come right here from the Hunter's Dream and go straight back down here and use this to get just back up by where the werewolves and stuff were, back over to the other area. And that's what we'll do next. We'll do some more exploring. I'm going to return to the Hunter's Dream, and that's where we'll start the next episode from as well. We'll always start and end at the Hunter's Dream, I believe. That way, you know, everyone can see where I'm at. Still the same character. If anything's available, we can do it while we're there, because there's constant story updates as well at the Hunter's Dream. I don't think there's anything until after. I don't think oh, you can get in now. Yes, you can. We'll do this really fast, guys. We'll come in here and talk to the old man.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gamerman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
You dirty old man.
This was once... Oh.
Okay, so that's all he'll say to us for now. He will say more things later. Guys, I was talking about storage earlier. This is your storage area. You can see what you have in storage and stuff. So you see I have 3 blood vials in storage, and I have 19 bullets and 4 Molotov cocktails. Once you play through the game a few times, you'll have hundreds and then lose hundreds as well. Put a little repair on my axe here really quick. Since the axe is the only weapon I'm going to have for right now, I think I will also do a little fortification on it. I won't... Oh, I don't have enough to do it yet. I usually fortify this. I can't use this thing yet, the altar. I can go read this. It escape the Hunter's Dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts. Or the night will carry on forever. So basically the night doesn't end. And there's 3 phases of the night as you play through the game. And you'll see the moon phase change. The downloadable content is accessed through here later on once you can do it. I'm not to the point where I can go to the downloadable content yet. I will play that as well. It's an extremely difficult area to play. I die there a lot. I will summon help in there because it can be a difficult place. But I'll try it on stream, or I mean on video, you guys. So for today, that's going to be it. As you can see, I have 3,794 echoes, no insight. That's exactly where we'll be the next time we start this game off. We will be right here. So you guys, if you like this video, man, smash it. Everyone, if you're gonna check it out, give it a like, man, and you know, let me know what you guys think. Please, guys, let me know what you think about the ending of the game. Which ending should we do? And yeah. Until the next time, guys. Peace out from your boy Nightsun.